Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay. We're just hanging out right here. I'm gonna grab this because I need to check. Need to check something. Do, do, do. Do, do, dee, 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 dee. Yes, I know I've got an appointment coming up. See, it's always crazy when you're like going backwards with the cameras on here. Hey, Katie, how you doing, baby? Can you hear me? I want to make sure my oh, I'm doing all right. Can you hear me? I want to make sure my what you miss my mic is on correctly. Yes, good. Okay, awesome. I am just hanging out right now. I'm having some. It's a pain day, and so I could just go to sleep, try to do that, but it's like one of those days where I just don't feel like going going to bed right now. Is probably just not going to happen. So I can see if I can just hang out, and plus I'm trying to test and see how um this. Yeah, I know they do. I'm trying to test and see how this whatchamacallit, YouTube lives actually work. Are they good? Oh, hey, sweetie, what you doing? And my cat can come say hi. Anyway, I have never actually gone live on YouTube, so I wanted to see how how it would work. Yes, I do have a fur baby. This is Annabelle. She's you can see her tail right now, but she may come back through. Um, but so yeah, not much going on today. I haven't ever gone live on YouTube, so I'm not sure exactly how all the things we can do here. Um, but we can see and I don't know if I can play music or what. So y'all have to help me figure that out. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, share screen. Okay, I can do that. Of course, with the thing about, do you have schemes for future YouTube? I do. I'm sure I'm gonna try later, but it's also one of those things. Is like I need to test out and figure out what I want to do on YouTube live streams because I don't know what do you do on a live stream? What kind of things would you want to see? Now, there's a lot of things where, unfortunately, because it is YouTube and there's going to be copyright things going on, uh, music and stuff like that may not be a big something that we could do. But DJ usually does as much as both the live streams. Yeah, he usually does those. He can do reaction videos on those. I suppose it would be, you know, you can get away with those, but I don't know if you can do like music reactions on it, and it depends on what would get blocked or not. So that's one thing to do. That's one. Put this down here so I can see the comments as they go by. I have a project I'm working on Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad I was. It's good to be missed. I know that's kind of weird to say, but it's nice to know that people were interested enough to miss me. It's good to be back. Even though sometimes, like I say, today is an interesting day for how we're feeling, but I am working on getting all of. I have a bunch of. Um, I have a bunch of recipes that came across that I have from my grandparents and all this kind of stuff that they're written out, in their old handwriting. Problem is my grandma's handwriting is good, but it also comes with there are some pages that are, um the writing is very faded. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the writing is very faded, and there's stains covering some of um, the crucial parts of the recipe. And of course, there's also some cases where I love my grandma, but she was not the best speller, or whenever she put in a direction, it didn't make any sense. She forgot to put, how long when you mix this and when you do that, and um, what step goes next. How long do you cook it? I don't know. Hey, Carla. Now, okay. Do you still go by Arkham? Do you go by Carnival now? Do you want to go by something completely different? What's the what? What's the deal, man? We gotta know. See if that's gonna. No, that's just not gonna work. All right, fine. Carnival's good enough. Okay. What you up to do? What you up to do? What are you up to today? Yeah, she didn't spell real well. But that's okay. Like I say, it is her. She probably had, maybe, I think, an elementary school education. So she did pretty darn good for what she had available. You have to read her recipes out loud in a southern accent to know what she's exactly. Exactly. And there's plenty of instances where, she said things like a pinch and a dash and just chilling's nice to be off work forever. Did you I missed that. Did you end up, like, what? Did you retire? Did you quit? What? Why are you not okay? Walmart fired because they what? No, they don't. They really do not. Well, hopefully you'll find something better here soon. Hey, Scott, how you doing? I decided to go live today to try out this YouTube live thing. See if it get me some viewers on here. Um, I don't know what I don't know how this YouTube live thing works, and so right now I am just working on a project to type out some of my old family recipes. Um, but it is an interesting pain day, so I'm here in my bed with my laptop and stuff. So okay, that has to be drained. I don't want to put that in there like it is. Yeah, it's fun how I had to look up some of the things in here because, like, for instance, a lot of her recipes come with what's called oleo, and that is, and I was like, what the hell is oleo? Turns out it's margarine. That's all it is. It's margarine. It's just that's what they called it. That's it. Right now, we are working on pineapple pie. Wife is napping with the kitty, so you just chilling. Cool. Pineapple pie. It's a can of condensed milk, half a cup of lemon juice, a can of crushed pineapple drained, a tub of Cool Whip, a large graham cracker crust. Mix condensed milk and lemon juice and crushed pineapple and Cool Whip and turn into the crust. Chill in the fridge overnight before serving. It seems really easy, but I guess you have to be. I guess you got to be into pineapple. I don't mind it, quite frankly, but you know, some people might not. I wonder if I can go here and I can um, share on TikTok and see if I can get some of my folks from there to come up. You're watching the long plays of all the Guitar Hero video. Oh, cool! I'm always so impressed by that. You know, like I don't know many instruments, and again, my problem with keeping on the beat is a difficult thing, but um, I'm always impressed by how well, even if it is Guitar Hero, and even if it's just the game, I'm impressed by how well they can keep up with all that. All right, let's see if I can put this on here. Hey y'all, I'm live on YouTube. Come say hey. I miss playing Guitar Hero. Sometimes they get the artists to come out and do it. Huh? Okay. Let me try that again. I forgot. I gotta tell them where to get the link, right? Hey y'all, I'm live on YouTube. Come say hey. Links in the description. So, like we do with Mr. Scott, y'all come up with topics. Y'all come up with questions. Um, I don't know how to react to videos on here. I think I can share my screen, but I don't know if it allows me to do if you'll see my what's on my webcam at the same time. I guess next time if I want to do live reactions, I need to go through OBS Studio or something. What is my favorite hobby? Oh gosh. Well, it depends half the time because, we do have ADHD here, you people. It depends on what I have hyperfixated with at the moment. But um, generally, it is something to do with arts and crafts, something to do with, something to do with painting, drawing, um, stuff like that. And I enjoy, lately, I've found these wooden model kits that you put together. They're like old puzzles, and they're a lot of fun. What is your favorite style? Lost the words. Oh, of cooking, of food or cooking? Oh, let's see. Out of those that you mentioned, I love Mexican and Chinese. Um, I cannot have a lot of Italian because I have a problem, unfortunately, with garlic gives me bad heartburn. It didn't used to do that before I had my gallbladder out, but it does now. And what is in everywhere in Italian cooking? Garlic. And we don't really have any good Indian restaurants here in town. It's a very small town. I always go to this little Italian place. I love the style of the cooking there. Yeah, and I love if I can get them. I can love those little hole in the wall places because they. I mean, you find somebody that looks. You got to find something that looks like the most janky little closet. Like there is no sign. There is no there is, it looks like the place is falling apart and you'll get the best food. Let me see questions. After almost 6 hours streaming together, for some reason I'm having trouble thinking of one. I wonder why. But yeah, because they put more passion into their food and they do like than they do like the buildings or use of money, right? They don't have they don't have advertising campaigns or any of that other shit. Okay. That one's done. Right. That one didn't have very many. That one didn't have very many. Um, what do you call them? Instructions, so we don't have to go there. What's an old school Disney animated film that you enjoyed? Okay, how old school are we going? Um, I know most of the Disney animated films that I love were obviously the ones I grew up with. They were the ones in the 90s. Um, my favorite for the music would be Lion King. I love Beauty and the Beast just because she's a feisty little, little thing. Um, so yeah, I love those two for sure. Ooh, wine braised pork chops. Anything older, Lady the Tramp? Oh, Robin Hood is just one of the fun ones because he is such a like he is such a troll. He is an absolute troll, and I love it. Um, let's see. What are some other ones? Sleeping Beauty was always nice because I loved just the bigness of the whole thing. I don't know. It was just it seemed just so big and grand of the whole. It was the classic. The guy goes to save the girl kind of thing. I've checked out your action videos. Oh, awesome! I'm glad you did. I hope you left lots of comments and likes and things like that. Uh, Good morning, Islander. Afternoon, Islander. Yes, it is Happy Pride Month. Good. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. Let's see. 5 people watching and only what? Oops, wrong channel. That is not the wrong channel. You have the right. You have the right idea there. We need to get our views and our stuff up here. Because, see, y'all don't know it yet, but y'all are my guinea pig because, haha, this is whether or not I may do this more. See, if you guys are receptive to this, I may do some more. So, no pressure. If you can handle me on my blah days, then hey. Yeah, Encanto was pretty good. It was it's a lot to think about, a lot to really talk about, in your emotions and everything. It talked about things that needed to be talked about, quite honestly. How families, we can love each other, but we don't have to put up with, how everybody acts just because that's how it's always been done. Oh, my cat's got the zoomies. She's all over the place. Disney, Frozen, or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, that Frozen was so. It was everywhere. It was absolutely everywhere. You couldn't get away with it. I don't have a lot of nieces and nephews and all that, and they drove me nuts with it. So it was that ubiquitous all over the place. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. That's like no pepper at all. Jesus. And we're seasoning pork chops. Why are we not putting seasoning on them? You're from the South. You should know better. Sorry, talking to myself. Telling me in the car if they start singing that song, let them. Right. Oh, nice. That's cool. Did you know Jeremy Irons didn't actually sing the "Be Prepared"? It was Jim Cummings, the same guy that voices Winnie the Pooh. We're working on wine braised pork chops. I haven't seen it, or I haven't seen many of the previews, so I don't really have an opinion just yet. What does everybody else think on the new Deadpool joining up with Wolverine? I honestly don't watch Marvel. I'm more of a DC guy. Sorry, boo-hoo me, right? I like that. Scott's looking forward to it. I like that it was a meme or a Tumblr post or something somewhere where somebody said, I don't really like DC. It's too dark. And their friend replies to them, well, Marvel has a lot of death and destruction and dark themes in it. The person goes, no, 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 no. I don't like it. It's too dark. I can't see anything. The lighting, that is something I do agree with. The lighting in Marvel and in DC movies is terrible. I'm not too much into the super. That's okay. Just to see Deadpool 3. having a good director come along yet. Give him time. Honestly, I blame Warner Brothers. I mean, that could be it. I'm sorry, y'all, with my typing. Y'all are being bounced around all over the place. Like, a lot of people hate me because Robert Pattinson is Batman. Honestly, I haven't seen the Robert Pattinson as Batman, but he seems like he would work for him. He didn't get his Twilight as a whole was a shit show. So he didn't get a chance to show any of his acting chops. He's broody and he's emo. I think it would work for a Bruce Wayne and Batman. I think honestly, bouncy house. Well, of course, Adam West is the OG. I mean, everyone else. Well, that was. I feel sorry for. Um, I feel sorry for Heath Ledger in a way, but he went too far with the method acting. He allowed it to get too far into his head. Um, I know that method act. That's what method acting is all about. You are trying to get into the character's head. Well, when you're getting into the character, that kind of headspace of that kind of character, it may be better not to quite try to distance yourself a little more, But this Batman is a Twilight. Is really dark, but more. Yeah, I think, like I say, Robert Pattinson. That whole Twilight was just a shit show. He didn't have the chance to show any kind of acting chops, if he had any. Anything you could just review. Yes, Mark Hamill is and always will be the best voice for the Joker. Again, I don't. Yeah, I hadn't seen the newest one, so I couldn't tell you. They get in your head too. Yeah, if you try to get into that headspace, they're gonna get into your head too. Best Joker in the video games from the Arkham series. Okay. Well, you just did. Hello, Arkham. Hello, Arkham. What is a cargo ship? Why does cargo by ship and a shipment goes by truck? See, I don't know. It's like that is one of those things I don't think we will ever know the answer to. Kind of like, why do you bake cookies and cook bacon? Wasn't the same when they did the Arkham Origins because Troy Baker voiced Joker in that one. Okay. You want to know how to make cucumber pickles? How you can tell a moth it flies in a straight line. Now, I've never heard of this before. Tarragon vinegar. Is it just tarragon infused? Or what? Don't get me wrong, Troy Baker's a great voice actor. You just didn't get the same feeling from him when he played Joker. However, he did a hell of a job with Joel or with Joker. Again, you're gonna have to tell me because I don't know the difference. What are you talking about? Joel's from The Last of Us. Okay, gotcha. Don't most pickles serve the yeah, right. What was that? It was a TikTok. I think that this young kid that he had to have been like college age, but he's a kid, and he goes like, "Y'all, I was today years old when I learned that pickles are actually cucumbers." I'm like, okay. No, this is mostly just telling me what spices you use, and how long you let them soak. Joel is my favorite character to produce. Naughty Dog, portrayed by Troy Baker. Don't be territorial and put your tarragon in a terracotta pot. It's terrible. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a combination of a play on words and a dad joke, for sure. You can make pickles from anything. Pickled beets, pickled cucumbers. You know, so a dad play. Can you imagine if a Shakespearean play, but of nothing but dad jokes? Are they dill, bread, butter? I can't really tell. It's like, okay, the ingredients are salt, water, tarragon vinegar, and pickling spice. I don't see dill anywhere on there, but whether dill is in pickling spice or something, I don't know. Let's see. Soak the cucumbers overnight in salt water, which is a cup of salt to a gallon of water. Then one night in clear water. Then slice cucumbers and add 3 tablespoons of tarragon vinegar and add some pickle spice. Some pickling spice. How much? I don't know. Set aside and let stand 1 week or more. You see why I got to write this stuff down and try to, you got to interpret it sometimes. Yeah, I don't know, Katie. What did the outgoing screw say to the introverted screw? I got hammered last night and I got hit by a screwdriver. What? I'm not sure if it is translating there, Islander. Yea, why doth yon turkey engage in percussion? For doth possess ye drumsticks. Yea, verily. You tried. It's okay. We did. Sometimes it doesn't translate. Yeah, I'm seriously gonna put, because I have the way I have these recipes. I put the quantities of, a cup, a gallon, a tablespoon, whatever, and I'm literally going to put it on this thing. I'm going to put some pickling spice. I mean, it's like that's the instructions I got. That's the instructions you got to deal with. Oh, okay. Have a good time. Have a good time with the laundry. That's one of those that's never ending story over around here. Verily, this vichyssoise of verbiage veers most verbose. Vichyssoise. I don't. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, vichyssoise is a cold soup. So this cold soup of verbiage veers most. This cold soup of wording tends to be overdone. That's basically what you're saying. I probably do, but it's not. My brain is not braining right now. V for Vendetta. Okay, gotcha. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but it was a good movie. Stimulating relief, chilling and oh yeah, oh yeah. That is um, a necessary thing. Of course, often we don't get to do that because life be lifing. But yes, that is a necessary thing, and I'm glad it helps. That's another thing this one doesn't tell you. It's like, okay, does it tell you? Do you let the pickles? Do you let it stand for a week in the refrigerator uncovered, covered? Do you put it in the pantry covered? What do you do? If you finish a puzzle, you do leave it complete for a while. Leave it, and never break it up or dismantle it and start it over. I guess that depends on what kind of like. Do you like to look at it? Do you like to display it? Next, how much room do you have in your house to leave all of these things just to just leave them set up like that? Can you frame them? Um, I personally like. Or now, if we were talking about Legos, I'd take them down and if it were me, just for space reasons, whether it's a puzzle, it's a Lego, whatever, I'd put it together, take some pictures, and then go ahead and dismantle it, put it back in its box because I don't have the room to leave them out. All right. Let's see. Have y'all ever heard of ambrosia, or is that a southern thing? Lego stream? Hey, why not? I might do that one day. And don't ask me when, Scott. I don't know. What are you talking about? Ambrosia. Well, this is apparently Grandma Lenora's ambrosia. I mean, uh, it is specific and famous for her, I suppose. Amber Rose just sounds like a drag name. I wouldn't put it past some drag queen out there to have that name. And this is interesting. It calls for 1 can of Angel Flake coconut. I didn't know coconut flakes came in a can. Not a lot of difference between drag names, stripper names, and pro. Honestly, if you think about it, it's like, what do these three things have in common? Well, the names. It's a good thing I am not trying to do this project quickly, because I can't type worth shit. Buster Taint. Oh, God. What was. Okay, let's see if I can remember. I don't know if I told you this one already. No, no, no. Okay. What was the. What was the. Hold on. What was the joke? Hold on. Nope. I'm going to have to find it. I wrote it down somewhere. I commented it somewhere, and I have to go find it. Let's see. Okay. If you have a okay, we're just gonna use it. It's YouTube. Maybe they'll be okay. If you have a vagina, does that mean that all of your exes are tainted? Yeah, I know. It's awful. Booch. Okay. Iwa! Iwalani, what you doing, honey? We just hanging out. It's one of those days. Excuse me. So I am basically I came on here because it's one of those pain days where I probably should just go to bed, but sleep ain't gonna happen. So I figured I'd take this time to hang out with y'all and see how this whole YouTube um live thing works. I've never gone live on YouTube, so I thought, well, let me see what it's all about, what kind of things we can do, what kind of things we can talk about, that kind of thing. Sweating your ass off. Oh, thank you. What are you doing? Are you just hanging out, or are you working outside? What? I mean, you're in Hawaii. Of course, it's going to be hot right now, but finished for the day. Yeah, just hot with very little breeze. Yeah, I get you. Whew. So it is Saturday. Whatever. Let's look. Everybody else got going today. Big ass dog trying to jump on me. Right. Well, the bigger the dog, I am convinced, the less they realize they are not a lap dog. The bigger the dog, the more they want to be a lap dog. Which is how it goes. Got a little recording done today. Good. That's another thing I need to do is I gotta do some editing today. I have another video that I've already done. I need to go through and I need to edit it. Oh, let's see. You think she's a lapdog, right? I stay half today at the pool. Literally, wow, that's a long time. Hope you had plenty of sunscreen. Oof. So yeah, at some point I need to figure out what I actually want to do for these live streams. But this is mostly just a test. Am I in the States? Yes, I am from Louisiana. So I also know how freaking hot it is around. Two song projects are open and try to have them done by July. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Coasty, is that you? Are you sneaking in here under another name? Islander, all that stuff. Coasty, the song projects. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Like, I wait a minute. You seem familiar. Good morning, Tracy, or afternoon, whatever. I'm used to saying good morning because I'm usually live streaming on TikTok in the morning. Ha! I knew it. Well, hi, Coasty. Now I know what to call you. Okay. Killing me. This stuff back in the. Back in the envelope where it belongs. See how many I gotta. Still gotta type up. Because the plan is to type them all up, and let's see, I have to go check on the lady, figure out dinner. Everybody see safe. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer. Scott, it's like I say, this is not as comfortable as I thought it would be. So, if I did died of heat stroke, right? No, totally, I get it. Um, yeah, y'all have a good evening. Yeah, the plan is to type all these up and get them, get it like spiral bound or something, and give a copy to all of my aunts for Christmas. So let's see, where did I put? I thought I had a nail file in here somewhere. There it is. Put it in the wrong place. Best time of the year. It's the best time of the year. Twitch and the oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, Tilla Cat, how are you, honey? Just hopping on to test out this whole YouTube live stream thing. It's not, I didn't announce it, too much or whatever. I just wanted to try and see how it worked, how easy it was to see the comments, that kind of stuff. I will, be going eventually. I will be going live more often, but we're just testing things out here to see how it goes this time. But anyways, all right, y'all. We've been on for about an hour. I'm going to call it right here. Thank you for joining me, and I think we will do this again at some point. Hopefully, when I'm feeling better and we're, not so rushed and haphazard. But thank y'all for joining me, and I will talk at you later, huh?